let's see if we're back. Are we back? Okay. Hang on, everybody. Comment if you're back. I gotta check my phone if we're back. Oh no. Okay.
Already. Not even 50 minutes in.
Okay. Yes, we're back.
We just got to come back on.
The power of Prince was too powerful. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. That is hilarious. We're here, LOL.
Power of Prince compels us.
The power of Prince. Prince was like, "No, you are not going to use my likeness on your show." we're gonna wait a little bit for everyone to come back, everybody. But I think that's hilarious, dude. You can't even react to stuff no more.
What is it? How do other YouTubers do it? Because I've seen other YouTubers like react to stuff.
Well, it's just like whole episodes.
You know what we needed to do in order for that to play?
What, Henry?
One of us has to shave our head. The other one has to say, "Don't leave me, 11." And then he'll be, "Okay, you guys can go ahead and use mine."
I ain't giving up my braids, so it's all you.
Well, I'm halfway there, so fine. I'll sacrifice for the show. For the show.
That's hilarious, though, man. It's like we were doing good, but I'm glad everyone's starting to make their way back and everything, and yeah. Oh man. So, Power Prince. So I just need to go to the spirit world and get his written permission to use his videos and stuff in his likeness. But Dave Chappelle, I don't blame Dave Chappelle. I blame Comedy Central. That's all Comedy Central right there. But that's why we do it live, everybody. So you guys got to experience that. No one else is going to be able to experience. We'll do it live, everybody. So now we are doing part 2 here. So yeah. So that was, I guess you can say, our little commercial break that we did right there. So Henry, let's do a quick commercial 2, but we won't go to break. So commercial 2 that we have here is for Sean Clan SP.shop. If you guys want to get some merch, Coach Avesta has on the hoodie that we have for the Sean Clan Shadow Productions. If you guys would like to purchase some merch, go to SeanClanSP.shop. Get some merch. Got blankets, hoodies, shirts, tank tops, stickers, coffee cups, blankets, and other accessories. So head on over there, everybody. You guys can get some really cool merch. And like I said, we're not going to take a quick commercial break, so we're going to move right on to the next. Thing. Okay, we are back. Today we are going to be talking about this weekend's football games. Now, like I said, we started talking about the football games because last week was pretty gnarly as far as for some of the games that came out of there. Did you watch the games this weekend?
I did.
So go ahead and take the first one.
Okay. So the Patriots beat the Broncos 14-3. The Patriots secured a spot in Super Bowl 60 with Rashad Stevenson leading the ground game with 71 yards.
Okay, I have to say, real quick, how do you only score 3 points in a whole game?
It was a snowstorm. It was in Denver. They played in Denver, so it was rough conditions.
Dang.
Like I think there was like 3 field goals missed.
Really?
Yeah, because the winds were so bad. They were close too. They were even far. They were close field goals.
It's all where they Winslow wins. Oh. All right. So the next game that we got up that happened is Seahawks 31 and the Rams 27. Seahawks won. Seattle edged out the Rams with M. Safford throwing for 374 yards in the loss, while K. Walker III found the end zone. So that sounds like a little bit more normal game. Where was that game at? It was at Seahawks or Rams?
Seahawks.
That over at
it was in Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
So the viewer who is from Seattle, was there a lot of traffic there? Probably.
I bet.
Henry, did you watch the games?
Yes.
What'd you think?
Well, I was gonna say again, going back to, we're doing a lot of time travel on this this week. Going back to last week, if you remember, you asked us who do we think was gonna win, and who do we predict for the Super Bowl? I think Coach and I got it right. We both said it was gonna be Seahawks and Patriots, and that's who it is. That's what it's gonna be.
I was hoping for the Rams to win just because I think I chose the Rams just because my mom likes the Rams. But in all reality, with how bad the Seahawks beat the 49ers, I'm not too surprised with how that turned out. And
Well, no, see, as you see from I said last week, the if any team can keep up with them or even beat them, it would be the Rams, because they have beat them before, and they always make their quarterback Sam Darnold. They always make him throw interceptions.
yeah,
But of course, Sam Darnold. He picked last night, as you guys are watching, to play his best game. No interceptions, and he did fine. The one thing I will say, Coach mentioned it a second ago. The first game, the Denver and New England game, the Patriots game, that one started off fine. In fact, Denver was beating them.
wow,
But
really?
then
Yeah.
after halftime,
They just never
flurry
scored again.
started. No, the flurry started. Then it got a little bit thicker. Then it got more. Then they turned to a whiteout, literal whiteout. You couldn't see the field. You couldn't see anything. They couldn't even see the the goalpost. That's why they missed all the kicks.
Dang.
In the Super, a lot of people are already picking the Seahawks to beat the Patriots. They could,
Mhm.
but don't count them out. Remember the last week, not last night, the championship, but the week before, the Patriots played the Texans, Houston, and that one was in bad weather. It was a pouring rainstorm and wind in that one too, so it was again in bad weather. And then yesterday it was a whiteout, literal whiteout. You couldn't see anything.
Dang.
So those of you that think Seahawks can beat them easily, you haven't seen the Patriots play on a field that's not raining, that's not snowing. So they actually their defense can keep up with the Seahawks. So
Yeah.
it might be a good one. But also, I will say, this Super Bowl does have the potential to get really boring really quick, where it's like 46 to nothing.
Well,
And then
where
you are
they
winning for the halftime show.
where are they hosting?
See, San Francisco.
San Francisco. Okay, so there's not going to be any
No.
crazy weather.
I gotta say, as somebody who came from San Francisco, they always say that. You're gonna hear that a lot. It's actually not in San Francisco. It's in Santa Clara, which is
Oh yeah, they moved
an
the
hour and a half
stadium.
away from San Francisco.
Yeah, they moved the stadium.
So, Henry, you being from the area, of course, there's probably no snow, right?
No, not there.
The
Okay.
Bay? Have you ever, yeah, you've been to the Bay.
I've been to the Bay, but not year round. You know what I mean? So, like, I would imagine they don't get much snow unless, like, it's a world catastrophe. I guess something weird's going on.
I have to
But
say the Bay has the best food.
yeah,
Or Henry, who has the best food, LA or the Bay?
San Francisco. Well,
Yeah.
well, wait. If I answered already, but let me redact that before, because there is a type of food. Each city is good in a certain type of food. So, like, what kind of, just in general, or what kind of food are you talking about?
In general. I think Bay's up there. It's the Bay in Tokyo for me that has the best food.
honestly, I cannot say like which one's the best, just because when I did go eat in the Bay Area, my bag was stolen and I came back and my appetite was ruined forever. So
Welcome to
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Yeah, it sounds like San Francisco.
yeah. So I mean, like it's gonna be an interesting game. I don't think weather's gonna be as of an issue as it was, you know, with the Patriots and the Broncos. But Broncos are in Denver. They should be kind of used to, you know, snowy games. You know what I mean? So like
You
they
would
get
think, but also remember,
They had a new quarterback. Their
Oh.
starting
They
quarterback got
starting
hurt.
quarterback.
But he didn't play bad, to be honest. Like, he did enough for them to win. It's just like kickers miss
Started
kicks
snowing.
and
yeah. I mean, like, okay, so how many missed attempts did they have?
I think
It
the
was
Broncos
like
had 2
4.
and then
Yeah.
Patriots had 2, I think. Or
Okay,
1.
so 2-2, so that would have been 6 points. They still would have been down by 5. So they would have had to have, you know.
I think 1 was a tie. At one point during the game, like 1 was for the tie.
Dang, that's
It,
crazy.
Well,
it would have been like 10-10.
One thing, Coach can actually talk about this, being a football coach himself. One trend, I guess you could call it, that we saw in the NFL the entire season, and it came to play and I'm sure we'll see it again in the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks. is teams going for it on fourth down, except they're not smart about it. They go for it. Yeah, okay, cool. But sometimes I mean, coach can agree. I never coached, but I played football. But as a coach, it's football. It's not just about shoving people and pushing, see who can hit harder. That's part of it, but it's also strategy. It's just part of that strategy going for on fourth down should be get some points, especially when they didn't know. Well, actually, they did, because the announcer said we might get some flurries later on in the boy. Did they? It was a wide out. So if you know wind is coming, snow is coming, take the points when you can see the goalposts. And because they didn't kick that field goal in the beginning, that came to bite them at the end.
I can't imagine. Like, have you ever played a football game in snow?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
It's cold.
Yeah.
It sucks, to be honest. I played one in Flagstaff when it was raining, and I played in Show Low where it was like snowing.
Dang.
And then there's just puddles. There'll be puddles on the field, and you get tackled. You'd just be soaked.
Oh,
and like,
then it's cold.
I remember one of my teammates. He wore a hoodie and like a long sleeve underneath.
Yeah.
First play of the game, he fell right into the puddle.
Oh.
So he was just soaked. All those layers for nothing.
Oh,
he just soaked throughout the game.
Just straight through.
Did you play offense or defense when you played?
I played both.
Yeah, I played defense. It is. I will say it is more fun. Like Coach said, it is more fun tackling people because you hit them and then you what do you call those? You water slide, like
Yeah.
you hit him.
That was one of the funniest things because he fell into the puddle and he came out because he was cold. And the guy he tackled scored the touchdown.
Dang.
So I remember during film, our coach was like, "Look at him! You're on the sideline. Cool. He's over here scoring a touchdown."
He has heart, damn it. Oh, that's awesome. Another great weekend of football. I probably to go rewatch that game to be able to see how it went. But yes, the Patriots versus the Seahawks in this year's Super Bowl. So I actually might go watch it because, weather's not really going to be an issue. So it's just going to come down to skill. So, I mean, I got a feeling Seahawks are going to take it. What about you?
Seahawks too. I dislike the Patriots. I'm a Colts fan, so I dislike the Patriots. I just wanted them to lose, but they keep winning.
Yeah. What about you, Henry?
No, I would say I was laughing at that too because this whole time it's been the Chiefs, and finally the one year that the Chiefs aren't in it, here come the Patriots again, back in the Super Bowl. So yeah, we're well, the Seahawks too, but people were. I think I mentioned it last week also that this year was a good season because you really didn't know from week to week who was the best team. There was you could actually get excited about watching the season, and in the playoffs, I knew they were going to be good, and they were. They have been good. Like I said, this Super Bowl, it does have the potential to maybe get boring. Well, maybe not for Seahawks fans. We have one in Seattle person in the audience here. Maybe not for them because the Seahawks might be winning like 40-0 by halftime. But the Patriots also. That Patriot way does work. Their defense is really good. Drake May is their quarterback. He's no Tom Brady, but it's only his second year. There's a reason why he's second behind Matthew Stafford in NFL MVP voting. So for weather is never an issue over here. I'm in the LA area, but our weathers are similar. Right now it's 70 degrees. Back in the Bay Area, same thing. It's about 70. It gets cold at night, maybe like into the 40s. But it doesn't snow. It doesn't rain for sure. And it'll be good weather over there.
So it's going to come down to straight skill then. See how they do against each other. So, like I said, who do you got, Shush? He's got Seahawks. So we're all Seahawks. Everybody in the comments, comment down below who you guys got. You gonna place a bet, Coach? You gonna place a bet, Coach? Gonna place a bet?
I don't know about winning or losing. I'll probably place a bet on like who scores touchdowns.
Yeah.
But basically like big games, like especially when talent's kind of even, it's kind of like who makes the least amount of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And normally when like you have a young QB, normally you struggle before you win the big one.
Yeah.
Like I remember a few years back, Joey Burrow, he made it to the Super Bowl within his first 2 years in the league, and he got knocked off by the Rams. So normally you got to have that progression.
Yeah.
Where Sam Darnold's like, I think he's on like his third or fourth team, so he's kind of been through a lot of like failures to get to this point.
Yeah, he's got experience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see how it all goes, everybody. But that that brings us to our next sponsor, brought to you by
Wait.
all you. I was kidding.
Before you go to the thing, no, I was gonna say we could do a fun bet if you want. You can do it now, or if we get into the Super Bowl week. Not money. We just mentioned it. We'll bet food.
Ooh,
Ooh.
how so, Henry?
We'll pick whoever we want. This looks like we're all going Seahawks, but if it's Seahawks, then when you're over here, because we're in different states. When you're over here, we'll go out and celebrate a month or 2 months later, but we'll celebrate with a good. Yeah, I don't think I answered the question. San Francisco, I gotta say, yes, has the best food, better than LA. LA is okay, but especially, believe it or not, when it comes to Mexican food, San Francisco's got them beat. When it comes to Chinese food, San Francisco's got LA beat. I can't even find. It's been a while that I've been here now. I still can't find a good Chinese restaurant over here.
They both have like Chinatowns, right? If it's San Francisco and LA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the San Francisco has a Bruce Lee memorial over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Well,
gotta
it
go
has
see
that, and also for those of you that know, they have supernatural things in Chinatown. If you ever watched the movie Big Trouble in Little China, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. Well, we got to make a trip over there, but yeah, I'm down. We'll probably we'll make an announcement next week for the bet of the Super Bowl. We're gonna eat the hottest chip. Henry's excluded though.
What?
Henry's excluded though because it'll probably kill him. So we'll just give you a piece of fry bread, Henry. But even then, still.
Have you ever tried those Buffalo Wild Wings, like the hottest sauce ones?
Dude, one time I had one of the hottest sauces over in Kentucky, bro. Never again, dog. I don't want to go through that pain. It's not there's a big initial pain at first when you're eating really hot stuff.
And then once it goes through your whole system.
It's what's happened after, bro. I didn't know there was a type of pain that was like that on this earth.
I'm be honest, like I think I told you one time I was eating pho
Yeah.
and I had a jalapeno with all the seeds in it, and I
Yeah.
take a bite. I like downed it, and bro,
Okay,
Bro, like,
wait. I gotta ask again. What the fuck is pho?
Pho.
It's like
Pho,
Vietnamese?
Yeah, it's like it's like Vietnamese ramen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. I haven't really.
it's like rice noodles, and they have like beef, depending on which one you order.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But when we went to Kentucky for an investigation, dude, like we stopped at a wing place. It was that sauce they gave us was so hot the chef came out and he wanted to watch us eat it because no one ever orders it. So yeah, then like he gave us like a gallon of milk too to
What
help
made you
us
want
out.
to try it?
It was one of those things like after an investigation and then the thing is we're on our way back to Kentucky, like we ate and then we left. It was like a 20-hour drive back, and it was just stopping at every rest stop on the way, just suffering, dude. Never again am I gonna do that. So we'll see what the celebration is, if what we'll come to with the bet. If we lose, we'll get McDonald's, and if we win, we'll get something else nicer, I guess. So we'll see how it goes.
Did you see that comment I had up there a minute ago?
Show it again.
They heard Disney food is better. I gotta say, that is the one place, not LA, but Disneyland. The food in Disney, I don't know, Disney Magic, something. The food is better there in Disneyland. Even outside in the city, Anaheim, the food in Disneyland tastes better there.
What, downtown Disney or like Tiana's Bayou and stuff?
In Disneyland.
Ooh, I couldn't go there, dude. There's so many people. You got to make like a reservation, but hopefully this year I will make my chance to go there. So yes, we'll have to see how it goes. But Henry, do not go anywhere because this next section we are gonna get geeky here. So I told him not to go anywhere. I went to the next slide. Henry, bring yourself back. I summon thee,
I
Henry.
don't want to talk to you anyway.
I summon you here for our third commercial here tonight at the Talking Shadows live show. And this one is going to be about the Geek Speak show, Henry. So why don't you go ahead and tell the people a little bit about the Geek Speak show?
On the Geek Speak show, we geek out about food. Sometimes.
Yes.
But no, mainly it's comic books, especially now. If you ever want to hear and see the geeky side of Sean Clan, and he does have one, listen to him on the Geek Speak show. First of all, he does a weekly feature called Nerdy Navajo News, because He's Navajo and he's nerdy. As you can see, he's holding up all the comic books. Actually, those are the new ones. That's a sneak peek. That's what he's going to talk about this week.
I just got that I got all these on Saturday. So, yes.
Yeah, he hasn't even read them yet. Like, read a couple of the titles. This is how nerdy you get.
I got Boba Fett, Black, White, and Red, issues number 3 and 4, Absolute Batman Annual Edition, Alien versus Captain America, Absolute Batman, and Predator Kills the Marvel Universe number 5. But I had that one already, so yeah, there's just a couple of that I got.
Sense of theme, geeky, aliens, predators, Marvel,
anything badass.
Yeah, so that's what we talk about. That we talk about books. I'm slowly it's baby steps. We started with comic books. You know, it's got pictures, but very soon, hopefully, we're gonna get to the ones without pictures and actually have them read actual books. You might get to those. I mean, you love Lord of the Rings, so maybe we'll start you off with something that
That's a long book.
No, I ain't doing Lord of the Rings, Henry, just because, like, you ever have those readers? Like, Lord of the Rings is one of those books where you try to pronounce a name and went over to go and attack this in the land of I'm gonna pronounce so many things wrong, but anyways, yeah, continue, Henry.
But we do that. We also talk about movies, the big ones. You know, we got the Marvel movies, Star Wars, the anything big that's coming out. But we also, and this is the part that I always enjoyed doing the show all these years. We talk to independent creators, because not that the big guys don't, but it's more fun and easier for them if they want to make a Spider-Man movie or a sci-fi movie or a kaiju or Godzilla movie. They got the budget for that. But when you're an independent creator, we got to go to you guys, and say, hey, this is my dream. This is what I want to do. Can you guys support us? And they do. The Geek Speak listeners do. Sean Clanton loves meeting those people because it's very inspirational for him, who also is writing and looking to make new types of films, new kinds of stories. It's inspirational for him to hear from other people that are in his shoes, trying to get their movie out. So when who knows, they might collab and things may happen. We'll say that, but that's what we do every Wednesday. New episodes. Like I said, you can hear Sean Clanton doing the Nerdy Navajo News, where he tells you not stuff that you probably hear on your social media feeds, but other things that you may have missed. Like who's been cast in what. We don't do rumors. We don't have sources. I mean, I have sources at least, but we don't leak anything. He'll give you some other things and everything on the Geek Speak show.
Yes. So everybody down below, it's thegeekspeakshow.com. Guys, go ahead and head over there. We are back to uploading weekly episodes. So every Wednesday, Henry uploads a new episode. So either I'm going to be voicing inside of it. It's going to be issues of the day. Henry's going to be interviewing somebody. I may be on there for a couple of them, but you guys will definitely hear me on Navajo Nerdy News if I'm not doing something else on the show. So everybody head on over to thegeekspeakshow.com. A lot of really cool, amazing stuff. Henry's a pro. And thank you so much, Henry. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. But before we go, everybody, next section is questions from you. I'm pointing at you. Point at that camera, Avery. Yeah, you. We are pointing
You're pointing at Sash.
I'm all pointing at someone else. We're pointing at you. Get some questions up for us. It's question time. Henry, you point at your camera.
Let's all point us to the Spider-Man meme.
You see my hand. Shush is pointing at his hand too. So everybody, go get some questions. Put it in the comments right now while we're on break. Henry will be able to put those up for you guys in the next segment. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Like I said, get some questions out because I'm excited to answer questions. Let's get it on, everybody. So I'll be right back. I'll go to. cut that one off a little bit early right there. Sorry, everybody, but yeah. So a little bit of update. The last video is blocked. Yes, but is currently cutting out those segments of Prince. And if you guys are watching the rerun of this, in the beginning of the show, we reacted to a clip from Dave Chappelle and his skit that he did about Prince. Hilarious, but man, did we get the stream blocked immediately. So that was hilarious. So yeah.
Welcome to the last pod. Wasn't the NFL blocked us or the NFL copyrighted us?
Yeah, NFL copyrighted me on the last one for reacting to the Seahawks and that one return clip and everything. But I was able to get chop that out. But that's why you guys need to watch live. And yeah, it's always good right there. So ask any questions, everybody. Henry, go ahead and start throwing them our way. We are ready to answer the people and their questions that they have for us here.
All these big corporations coming after us.
The small creators, we're just trying to make buy.
Where's the Fair Use Act?
What is my favorite celebration outfit? Anything that is comfortable. For tribal celebrations. Ribbon shirts. Ribbon shirts are always pretty cool. Yeah, ribbon shirts. My mom made one for me in high school, and I need to get a new one because I've gone like 3 sizes up from high school. So, yeah, ribbon shirts are really nice. What about you?
Anything? I basically just wear turquoise with anything. Like I wear my bracelet, I wear my necklaces and stuff.
Coach Aves will be pulling up on ceremony like this.
Every once in a while, I'll put on my headband, the little headband thing.
He'd just be all like, I'm ready. Give me the blessings. All right. On your main channel, when are you going to have another paranormal investigation? Very soon. I do not have it in the room with me, but I have a Starlink Mini. So there's going to be a new type of investigation as well as normal investigations coming up. But it's 17 degrees out at night, everybody. Please just let it warm up a little bit. And yeah, it's so brutal when it's cold, because when it's cold, man, does it drain your batteries and equipment and everything that you got. So
just harkening back on the last question, I like to be comfortable too, because you never know where the ceremony, what were you going to be put to work at? Because sometimes you'd be forced to chop wood or to go butcher or something.
Yeah.
You got to wear something that's like right for all occasions, for whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because sometimes you're just gonna be sitting down for a while, or sometimes you got to go to work, like how you said. So you need something with like a little bit of wiggle room. Got to chop. There's always got to be chopping wood, lifting something, you know,
cooking some.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be hot, so you need something a little bit loose, you know, something breathable. So yeah, ribbon shirts do that for me. So yeah, but. You remember those times over at Gila County Jail? We went to that investigation and it was just cold, bro.
Man,
it's so hard to investigate while it's cold, dude.
You're just freezing. I remember there was one room with a heater. We kept going back to.
I know, man. It's just like it's one of those things that also eliminates the factor of, like, you know, when it gets cold, spirit comes around. It's just like it's cold everywhere. That jail was like so cold throughout everything, and it's just like it was concrete, metal bars everywhere. So like you're just there trying to hold a metal camera, and even the camera's cold, your hands are freezing, everything, dude. So yeah, just wait for it to get a little bit warmer, because the places I want to go investigate again are going to be outside. So Shush and then Coach Asa, if he has some time, he's gonna be coming with us too. And yeah, but I just don't want to freeze, because that's just one thing. It's just like I want to talk to spirits, but I also don't want to suffer at the same time.
Also, Halloween's like right around fall when the temperature starts dropping.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
normally when we do our investigations.
So like spring and fall are peak, you know, like, and then summer times we're gonna travel to places that are cooler, for sure. Got to try to I guess schedule out some really amazing things, but. Also, with paranormal investigations, I also want to give a really cool announcement with that is stay tuned, because I may need to call upon you clan warriors for some investigations. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? Everything in your life is your fault. No. But think about it. If you really think about it, like situations that happen in your life, most times are your fault.
I would say some things are just out of your control.
Some things, yes, but most times, like something like bad happens at work, and it's like, okay, well, you decided to take this job. It's stressful. You can leave when you want to.
I guess you do when you get to the root of it. It's
yeah. You know, like it's just like, oh man, I got into this car accident. Well, you chose to drive at this certain time. You chose to drive at a certain speed, something like that. But it was like a really major like reflection on myself, like because I used to, when I get angry when I was younger, I blame the world. But then like that piece of advice really made me reflect on my decision making and makes better decisions. And then pretty much a lot of the shitty stuff that would happen in life just kind of really didn't happen because I actually thought about what I would do before I do it. You know what I mean? What about you?
For me, I think I've always like stuck with this is like hard work will take you wherever you want to go. Like if you want it hard enough and you work towards it, like you can accomplish whatever you want to. I think some people say like I've never seen somebody not get fit by eating right and working out every day.
Yeah.
Like it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
Like I think about the same thing with like whether it's school, whether it's work, like if you work at it and you put like effort towards it, like the results will come. It might not be soon, but eventually they'll start working out for you.
Like us blowing up with this live show.
Woo!
That's our dream right here. We're gonna work hard for that.
Don't report us, please.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle clip.
Prince, we're gonna do a ceremony investigation. We're gonna summon Prince and ask him for permission so we can use all his music and everything. So he told us himself that we can use his music for our investigations and videos. Anyways, next question, Henry. Is there another question?
All right, bro. Real quick, are you excited for the Super Bowl halftime show?
I am.
From Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I am. What wasn't it? They added Green Day to it too.
I think it was the before show.
The before show.
The pregame show.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool.
I like Green Day.
Yeah, Green Day's a throwback, man. Bad Bunny's newer and he's got some good beats and his lyrics are pretty wild. Not gonna lie, like when you translate it, it's kind of wild, but you know, like he got some good beats and you know, it's got a story in there somewhere. Henry,
No questions yet, but adding to that the halftime thing. Not the halftime, but just the Super Bowl overall. Do you guys look forward to the commercials / trailers?
honestly, I used to. Super Bowl commercials in the past couple of years have honestly been kind of,
been mid.
Yeah, like the commercials of back in the day used to be pretty wild and cool because they used to have a lot of big name actors, actresses, and singers and people participating in some pretty wild commercials. But the past couple of years, it's just not really been there, like for the only ones I'm really excited for is Spider-Man Brand New Day, correct? Henry's coming out in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
And Doomsday, right?
Right.
Yes.
That actually be everybody's first full look at Doomsday.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to is those two commercials. Was that?
Because one thing
is Dune Part 3 going to be coming out too?
It's not on the schedule. They only have the two Marvels, Toy Story 5, The Odyssey, Super Mario World, I think it is, the new Mario movie, and another comedy. Can't remember what it is.
I honestly like the other one, the Super Mario Brothers movie. That was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it.
With the Bowser song?
Yeah, with Jack Black was Bowser. He did a good job.
I feel like commercials in the past Super Bowls used to be funny. I don't feel like I don't see as many funny commercials anymore.
Yeah, it's just like they used to have a lot of originality, but now it's just kind of like meh. You know what I mean? Like they don't have the same creative spark as they used to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if you noticed or Coach noticed over the weekend. The commercials were kind of like teasers for the actual commercial that I guess we're gonna get during the Super Bowl, because a lot of them set up a story, a funny story or something, or a mystery or something else, and then it just ends with kind of like Spider-Man Return of the Avengers Doomsday. It says 2/8/26, meaning you'll get the full commercial on the Super Bowl.
I'm excited for that though. It's gonna be pretty good. Any other questions that we have from?
Yeah, I was gonna put one up. I'm laughing because, well, you'll see why. Because I know your answer already to this.
Favorite book you've read? Okay, so the only real book that I have read to its entirety is Hunger Games.
No.
Hunger
The
Games.
only book?
Well,
What about all those AP points we used to have to take tests on?
well, I've read books like in elementary and high school, but like the one that really stuck out to me was Hunger Games. Hunger Games was like the only one where the world building and the descriptions of the characters and events that happened were described in a way I could understand clearly, and it was really good. I really like the Hunger Games books. What about you?
That's tough. I had a lot of favorite books. I used to really like the Alex Rider books.
Mhm.
Like I read the whole series. I used to like the Percy Jackson series.
Yeah,
Now, like lately, since I'm older, I've been in the bibliographies. So
Yeah.
Like, or biographies. Like I read the Steve Jobs one. I read the Phil Knight one. It's really cool seeing how these all like big businesses started.
yeah. For me, recently it's not like a full book, but I've been reading comic books, and so I just read Predator Kills the Marvel Universe issue number 5. So people that kind of have joined me on my journey, you know, like I've gotten all Wolverine versus Predator, Spider-Man versus Predator, Black Panther versus Predator, all the way up to this right here, which is Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. And issue number 5 wraps up the story of all these comics, kind of. And then this came out on January 31st. And I have to say, I'm a little disappointed with how this ended, honestly. Just because I'm a big Predator fan and the Predators didn't win. Spoiler alert, everybody.
Did they go out sad or did they go out fighting?
They went out fighting, but I'm just like, God, like the momentum they had in the beginning of the entire comic book series, bro. They were just murking superheroes. They killed Magneto. They killed Professor X. They killed let me tell you, the only people that were alive, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Wolverine, the Beast, and Sue Storm. 5 out of all of the Avengers and Marvel characters, only 5 survived. And they won because Iron Man had a vibranium suits. And so they were able to camouflage themselves and they just took out all the Predators. And Sue Storm ended up blowing up the King of Predators. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But there was back in...
Excuse me, you're gonna get us banned again by Marvel.
I love the comics, though. The artwork was great. Prince and Marvel. Henry. Okay, so I see we got a donation up there. Can you throw that up?
Woo, donation. I feel like we haven't had one in a while.
Where's the air horns? How fast can I go? Oh my gosh, $10 donation from Elena. Out of all the places that you have been to which top 3 were the most scariest? Top 3, I'm gonna have to say Washoe Club, Gila County Jail, Bullion Plaza.
No, you're missing one. I know for a fact.
Vulture?
YMCA.
YMCA, yeah. Okay, that takes Bullion. So Washoe Club, crazy demon inside of there. Gila County Jail, Captain of Hell, we fucked with, and then not fucked with, but we got rid of him. But he hates us. Anyways, number 3, YMCA, scared the living ish out of me because we're dealing with phantoms over there. But thank you so much for your $10 donation to the channel. You rock. Many blessings to you. Drop my microphone. Yeah. What about you?
Mine's basically the same. Washoe, Gila County Jail, and then the third one, Fort Courage.
Fort Courage was pretty creepy. And then Navajo Nation PD shows up. How about them storms, coach? How about them storms, coach? Any other questions, Henry?
Well, I was gonna say there is another. And I hate when people do this, and I hate to do it myself. But there is another, but we can't talk about it simply because of what happened to a member of the former team. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But there is actually one last question coming from some friends of yours.
Would I rather be a predator or an alien? Predator all day. Aliens,
Easily.
aliens are just kind of drones to the queen, and they just do whatever she says. Predators are just like by themselves doing whatever the hell they want to do, and just kill, hunt, and just be hunters. That's pretty cool.
But there is one thing, one pro, if you will, for aliens. If they hurt you and you bleed, you'll hurt them too
That is true.
with the acid blood.
I'm trying to remember. Can they spit acid or no? I don't think some can. Like the different variations of. Because I know, like, I was playing Alien Fireteam Elite, and there's like some hybrid aliens in that game. They were like
I would say
mixed.
no. I don't know if I don't know how canon the games are,
Yeah,
but if we're
'Cause I
going by
know-
like shows and movies, no, they can't spit.
because weren't aliens bred to become like one of the perfect species ever by the founders or something, or the engineers? Who are they called? I haven't seen the Prometheus.
Prometheus, yeah.
Yeah, but they were in that game, and so I just haven't seen it though.
Well, I won't say too much. I would highly suggest yes, you'll like Prometheus because not exactly, but it kind of touches on some of the stories that the creation stories that you have shared with me before. So it kind of touches on those themes a little bit in relation to the not the predators, the aliens,
Yeah.
and why we
Cool.
humans were created.
I'm gonna have to check it out then. But
Right.
yeah,
No more. I don't know if you want to go on to
Sacred
final
Teachings.
or yeah.
Yes.
I would say I watched the Predator movies, but I don't remember the plot. Like they're just kind of at a certain point they're just all over the place.
I mean, like I think Prometheus was like one of the only ones that like actually told some backstory between predators and aliens and stuff.
It's kind of like Terminator at this point. Like all Terminator movies, I was like, I'm so lost. Like,
This was like I think it was after which one was it? It was one of the more recent ones where like the Terminator came back, but then like he ended up falling in love with his target and became the father or something. And Arnold Schwarzenegger was the because like his original target died, and so he ended up falling in love with somebody and became like a
Genesis.
normal human. Genesis, yeah. Dark Fate. Yeah, like I was just like,
And then he's not the Terminator anymore. There's another Terminator
and then
that's
there's
like
another
coming back.
Terminator of the Terminator going back, and even before that Terminator. So, it just reminds me because my little brother always talks about that one turkey animated show. I forget which one it was, but they're like, we're going back in time to get turkeys off the menu. Just reminds me of that, dude. And so, anyways, yeah. Sacred teaching time. Yes. Sacred teaching time, everybody. Coach Avesta,
Want me to go first?
you can go first.
Oh, okay.
So today's rules, we are going to be discussing a sacred teaching of our favorite childhood movie. So you may begin, Coach.
I'll be honest. For this topic, I already did a lot of my favorite movies. Like, I already did Lion King. I already did Cars.
Lion King was a monster movie.
They are now because they're monsters.
Hit a score.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the story takes place
Hmm.
in a land not so far away. There was a piece of land, one would say an island. And there were monsters island, one would say. Monsters that came with very sharp teeth. And there was a very rich person within the tribe who funded this island of monsters. And the monsters ended up wounding, killing someone within the tribe. So the investor with all this money, seeked out help from the scientific community to go investigate and ensure. Oh my god!
Jurassic Park. Okay. Okay, give Shush a second here. He's gonna swap out my battery here real quick.
Bro, that was so quick. That was so quick.
Investors, what got it for me? Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, you scared me a little bit.
With the island?
No. Well, yeah,
The island was
because I thought we were gonna do the same movie, but we're not. So, but mine is very similar in the beginning. So.
Bro, I didn't even get to the good part.
The investor. The holy investor. Had a lot of funds. Yeah, he embezzled.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad they picked it because I forgot like how the story went. So they got the archaeologist and the other dude, and then they bring a family over there, and then they get attacked.
Oh, they were doing like a test ride of it all and everything.
And they
and
were
just,
like debating whether cloning's natural or not.
I still have to say Jurassic Park 3 is the scariest of them all. That that ringtone, that Spinosaurus when he ate that guy with the phone, and then every time you hear that phone ring, it's just scary. Yeah. And then I remember my family had that ringtone on their flip phones back in the day, and I'd be like, just looking around because we'd be on the res, and you hear that, and you're like,
They used to be so scary as a kid, like.
Could be.
Especially when that dude was using the restroom in the porta potty and then it just like picks him up.
Oh yeah, that part with the scene with the arm too. You remember? It was just like she's all, oh thank goodness, and then she pulls it out and it's like a whole just the arm was right there. I was like as a kid. Yeah.
Or the raptor like stalking him in the little gas station thingy, and it's just like
yeah, it is. Original Jurassic Park, great. I haven't seen any of the new ones. I saw one of the newest, not the newest one, but the first of the new ones. And I haven't seen the other ones. It just doesn't have the same magic for me. But anyways, my story. Very similar to your story. This movie takes me back to my childhood. There was animals. There were these beasts, these deities in the past. Real happy family that adopted another beast that was not of their kind. This beast tried to fit in with all of them, but he was too big. His teeth were too sharp. He tried fitting in to their games, but he couldn't play with them. Till one day, the creator said, "It's time to destroy you all." Although he sent the stars from the sky, came and hit the earth and destroyed all their family and loved ones, relatives in the area. They had to leave their home, and they were saved by this adopted child. And so they had a journey to the mainland. And on this mainland, they met other beasts of different races and cultures. And they had to go survive and outrun other monsters of sharper teeth to find a new home. So they came face to face with these monsters. And together, as a tribe, they destroyed these evil beasts. And in that way, together, they found that happy hunting ground. And they all live happily ever after at that. What story, everybody? I think I see one of them. Dinosaur. Yes. Conators.
I was trying to remember. I was like, it can't be Land Before Time because that's the cartoon one.
Bro, that's gonna be another one. That's sad. God, man. When I cried as a kid, dude. It was funny. It was just,
dinosaur movies used to be real hot.
I mean, like every time, like I was in Hobby Lobby this weekend, I passed by an aisle had dinosaurs. I was like, dinosaur. You guys remember Step Bro? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the hand puppet thingies.
Yeah, there was at McDonald's or something like that used to sell them. Yeah, the little hand puppets of Dinosaur when it came out. This reminds me of Step Brothers. The dad, he's like, I always wanted to be a dinosaur. Oh yeah, Dinosaur, everybody. That was always a really good movie. I used to have that on VHS, and there's a lot of good teachings on there. Just like, even though you're in a shitty situation, just be together. You guys will survive, and don't take shit from no one.
Didn't they almost like die of dehydration? Weren't they like really thirsty at one point?
Yeah, then the people that they were about to abandon ended up saving them because they stomped on the ground and water came up and stuff. Then the Carnotaurs arrived and started eating everybody.
Oh, those are the red looking ones, right?
Yeah.
They look all scary.
The only ones who couldn't talk for some reason. It's a good movie though. It was really. I'm probably gonna go watch it again. But yeah, sacred teaching, everybody. Sacred teachings. But as I promised, I have some news for everybody here. Thank you everybody for joining the show. But now, the exciting news I have. Today, I signed off on a new location for us to be recording and filming. So this is going to be the last time you see us on this set here. This set is actually a spare room I have inside my grandparents' place. So I actually am getting one of my very own first, places to be able to call an office, a studio that's separate from wherever I lived at and everything. So there's going to be new changes as far as for the backgrounds and stuff. It's going to be actually kind of permanent, going to have actual space, going to have a lot of different things that come from this. And I have Shush to thank for this. He saw an ad for this office that was here in town. Was it on my bingo list for this year? No, it wasn't, but something told me I should just go for it and try it out. And so a lot of good things are going to be coming from this, and it's going to be really cool. I'm excited for it, and hope you guys are excited for this too, because it's a huge step here for Sean Clint Shadow Productions and myself. And again, I can't thank everybody enough for enjoying the content here at Sean Clint Shadow Productions Talking Shadows live show here on the second channel and main channel. Many blessings to everybody so much for all your guys' continued support. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, all this stuff, because it goes a long way for the channel. Everything we're trying to accomplish here on the show, trying to be positive role models in the community and just be a nice distraction from the world whenever anybody needs it, and share smiles with everybody. So how exciting. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's definitely going to be really a huge step for me personally. And today, man, I was just getting all that paperwork together, and it was just, oh my God, am I tired? But I wanted to make sure to show face here for everybody. So yay, congrats. That's so dope. Thank you so much. Thank you. So again, can't thank everybody so much for enjoying the content here at Sean Clint Shadow Productions, Sean Clint Shadow Lodge YouTube channel, and the Talking Shadows live show. So thank you to Elena for donating to the live show too as well. And yeah, also Clay and Fire, I'll see you soon. I'll leave it at that.
Woo!
Yeah. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next week at the new location. Yes. Hook on it.